Alright, partners, we back for some more Fire Emblem Heroes, and we have a data mine for the holiday handoff banner. So, quite a bit to talk about here. We have also Hall of Forms info, and we have a new orb sale pack to take a look at. And of course, we have the stats and everything for the new units. So, let's go ahead and start things off with Hall of Forms, because there actually is a pretty good unit in here that I think is a worthy choice for the Form of Soul. So first up, we have the female Halloween Grima, followed up by Little Miss Na, and then we have Plegian Tharja and Apotheosis Anna. So immediately, one of these units just sticks out like a sore thumb, and that's mainly because her refine was, like less than a month ago, Na got her refine, and it's a pretty good one. I would say it's definitely worthwhile to pick her up in here if you don't have her, or if you just got a spare Form of Soul lying around. She's also a Dragon Infantry type, so that means there's a lot of good skills for her to pick up in here, like Canto Control is a good one. You could also get Dragon's Ire or Dragon's Wrath 4, and you could give her some really good ace skills as well, and then just give her the distant counter Dragon Seal. So Na is in a pretty good spot, actually. She got lucky that her refine came out before this Hall of Forms, and it was really good. As for the other units, this Tharja doesn't even have a perf weapon. I think she has Plegian Torch, so not really too much you're going to be able to get out of her, unless she's a favorite of yours and you just want to get her. But I would stay away from her as a form of choice. This Grima is going to need a lot of help from a refine later on, but as she is right now, she's just not quite good enough. And then Apotheosis Anna, I actually really liked her when she came out, because she has that cool jump effect on her weapon. But nowadays, we've gotten to the point where everything has a jump effect somehow, or we've got allies that can just give you jump effects. So she's not quite as special as she was when she came out, so I wouldn't really put too much stock in her either. Definitely, if you're going to take one of these formas, definitely go for Na. I think I might actually go for her myself. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to this. Up next, we have the new customization support pack. So basically, for $9 US, you're getting 22 orbs, and then you're getting a combat manual of the baby Larachel. Not the worst combat manual. She does have some pretty good skills, like attack and speed push 4, speed and res far trace, and then rescue. Rescue is pretty clutch. It's not often that we get the healing assists with the movement stuff tacked on. So it's not a bad orb pack if you want to get it for the price, but we're definitely getting New Year orb packs. We always do, and we're probably getting Christmas orb packs. So I would say just hold off. If you're looking to buy orbs at a discount, then just wait until Christmas and New Year, because there's absolutely going to be way better deals. In fact, I think they always put one of the new Year units on one of the orb packs. Like we had New Year Fafnir and New Year Valoria from previous years as a buyable option. So maybe we'll get some crazy buyable New Year hero this time as well. So I would say definitely save up for that instead of this. Okay, now let's go ahead and take a look at the new units and their stats and artwork. So we got the Burger King up next. Now, I want to say this guy has the best art on the banner. That's just in my personal opinion. I'm sure a lot of people are probably going to go for the harmonized hero. I was going to call them a duo, but surprisingly, Black Knight really suits the Christmas theme. I wasn't expecting a guy like Black Knight to just look really Christmassy, but he kind of does. He's got this Christmassy axe right there. The cape, the red cape, really suits, and then he's got like snow all over his armor, which looks really awesome. They did a great job on this artwork. The artist who drew this did phenomenal, and it's not even Daisuke Iizuka, so pretty awesome stuff. Alright, let's take a look at Burger King. So he's got 43 HP, he got 44 attack, 44 speed, 35 defense, and then 30 res, giving him a 196 BST. Holy BST, Batman, that's really good. And he does have a super boon. He's got one in plus speed, so that's going to send him over the top into the 200 bin. He has a perf weapon, so he's basically just good to go. Not a bad whale merge project if you're a whale. And what I would recommend doing with this guy, he does come with a new fighter skill, the level 4 special fighter, but I would personally just give him Special Spiral 4 and give him Assault Troop, so he can just run up to the enemies real easy and smash them with a Black Luna. I don't think anything survives a Special Spiral 4 Black Luna, so he's definitely going to be a potent force offensively. The only bad thing about him, I really wish they would have given him Warp Powder somewhere, or like a better version of it, because armored units, their main weakness is mobility, and all the Edelgards just have a way to bypass mobility. So it would have been really cool if he had like Warp Powder on his weapon or something, but it is what it is. He's still a really awesome unit. All right, then we have Dorothea up next, the third of the seasonal Dorotheas. I don't know why they can't just give us a regular Dorothea. Why is it always got to be seasonal? But here she is. I think she's here because we had Manuela from the year before. And of course, Manuela and Dorothea, they basically go together like peanut butter and jelly. So they can't have one without the other. They had to have a Christmas Dorothea to follow up. And Dorothea is a Cav Dancer, so already she's going to be useful. Stat line is 36 HP. We got 41 attack, 41 speed, 16 defense, and 25 res for a 159 BST. What is this, 2017? That's like a 2017 BST right there. But it makes sense. She's a dancer, she's a Cav, and she's a tome. So like all of those are types that get shafted on BST. You put them together and it makes sense. She has one super boon on plus speed. So I guess maybe if you get lucky, you can attack something and get rid of it. That's really all she has is attack and speed. Everything else is abysmal. And as far as her capabilities as a dancer goes, I would say she's like a baby version of Hatari Azura, because the target ally that she dances gets all stats up 6 and a guaranteed follow-up. But I would still prefer Hatari Azura just giving everyone around her all stats up 6 and the bonus movement instead of the guaranteed follow-up. I think the movement is definitely better. Also, she has a harmonic dance skill, so it's just no comparison. Azura's way better, but this Dorothea can still certainly put in some work. All right, we have the Cutie Pie Annette up next. Annette is the lunch lady in that hat that she's wearing there. All right, so here's the attacking art. She's also the demote, by the way. She's the 4-star of the banner, so you gotta hope that she's gonna be a worthwhile merge project. Oh, I like her little gingerbread man. That's really cute. Yeah, Annette does have a sweet tooth, if I'm not mistaken. I do recall her really liking candy and stuff. Okay, so she's got 43 HP, 43 attack, 23 speed, 40 defense, and 41 res for a 190 BST. That's pretty fat right there. Okay, 41 defenses. I like it. I see you, Annette, with all that, like, surprisingly tanky, and she's just a little girl eating candy. So she's an axe. No, she's not an axe. She's a bow armor type unit. And bows are pretty good as far as inheritable bows go. We got a lot of good inheritable bows. So I think you'll probably be able to get some decent use out of her. Actually, you could give her Special Fighter 4 from Burger King and then give her that bow that we got from the new Ninja banner, the Brave Bow for dual phasing. Seems like a pretty interesting idea there. Just sucks that we have Emblem now, so save skills are a little bit diminished, but I still think she is definitely a worthwhile merge project if you're interested in spending the orbs. She's got a really good stat line, she's going to score pretty well, and there's a lot of good skills you can give her, so definitely a pretty good one there. All right, then we have the... I was about to call them a duo, but nah, it's a harmonic hero. We have mother and daughter. I don't know why it's Selena instead of Severa. They could have just used Severa and made them a duo, but I guess it is what it is. So here's their artwork. Pretty good. Yeah, actually, I like that she's holding this little Christmas decoration right there. Yeah, at first I had thought she was holding a golden apple, but that really wouldn't have made sense. Instead, she's like decorating the Christmas tree that her mama is using there. And there's the injured art for them. So they're basically just like a side grade to Bride Catria. So their stat line are 40 HP, 44 attack, 43 speed, 33 defense, and then 23 res for a 183 BST overall. And then they got super boons on plus attack and plus res. So, not too shabby stat-wise. They're just about what you'd expect. Lots of attack and speed, solid defense, and then res is a throwaway. But what's going to sell them, of course, is their Bride Catria effects. They give everyone the jump effect that is within 2 spaces of them. And then, instead of having triangle attack, they have this new thing called dual strike. So, if they're adjacent to an ally that also has dual strike, they get a brave attack when they're initiating. So, pretty solid effect, but I would probably take the Bride Catria triangle attack over that instead. Having an ally in 2 spaces, or 2 allies in 2 spaces, is a little bit more lenient, even though it doesn't seem like it would be. It's just more often than not, you're not going to be adjacent when you're attacking, at least not on the first attack per turn. So, I would say in some ways they're better, in some ways they're worse than Catria. I do think their harmonic skill is way better than Catria's, though. Catria has Desperation for herself and allies from the same titles, while these two, they give Treachery to Fates and also Awakening. Can you guys think of any good units from Fates and Awakening? Like maybe Ninja Korin getting Treachery, or the freaking Valentine Crom? There's some real power bombs they could be dropping with that duo skill. So I actually do like them quite a bit, but they're not a must summon or anything like that. This is a very skippable banner if you already have Bride Catria pretty much. Alright, and finally, we got the man of the hour. They didn't forget about our boy. So Bruno's here with this like candy cane walking stick all pimped out for Christmas. I like it. Alright, here is his attacking artwork. We got the special attack art. Oh, dude, does he have orbs inside his Christmas bag? That's the gift that he's giving out, is orbs to people? Okay. I mean, he's giving out more orbs to us here than Insys would. How many has he got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, he's giving out 7 orbs for Christmas. And Insys couldn't even give out 7 orbs for Book 7, right? They gave us freaking 3 orbs. Alright, here's the injured art. This one's definitely for the ladies and the gays. So we got the Ab Man in the house. Bruno is very well known for that. Alright, so Bruno's got 43 HP. We got 41 attack, 38 speed, 29 defense, and 34 res. He's got a 185 BST, and his super boon is in plus attack. So a pretty solid free-to-play unit overall, honestly. He's the only free-to-play tome armored unit. He is a green tome armor. So that alone is already giving him a niche that will be worthwhile to build if you're interested. And his artwork is pretty solid. I don't think he's a bad merge project at all. There's some definitely good skills that you'd be able to give him. But unfortunately, scoring-wise, he's not quite going to be there scoring-wise, because 185 is like last year BST, whereas Annette's got this year BST. Okay, so Bruno's weapon, he's got Peppy Cane Plus. This is a brand new weapon, 12 might and 2 range. At the start of combat, if unit's HP is over 25%, inflicts attack and res -5 on the foe during combat, and the foe can't make a follow-up. So it's like a better version of Budding Bow. It's dual phase and you get a little bit more stats, but other than that, it's like, this weapon's not super spectacular. You're going to want to give him a better weapon if you're going to build him. Alright, we got Reciprocal Aid, we have Fury 3, and then Threaten, Attack, and Res 2. Okay, I guess this is for if you're trying to get Attack and Res Menace, that's where you would want that. But Fury 3, man, it's 2022. It's about to be 2023, and they're just giving us Fury 3 still. Come on. Can we get some actually good skills on the demotes for once, please? That's all I ask. I don't ask for much. Alright, we got Spurs, Speed, and Defense 1 for our Sacred Seals for this Tempest Trial, and also Guard. These boys, they killed the meme right there. They gave us the Guard Seal at last. Unfortunately, it's like 3 years too late for that, but okay. I mean, we'll take Guard, I guess. See, the problem with Guard now as a seal is that all of the new tanks are just coming with Guard built into their weapon, or if not Guard, then they have Brave Tiki's smoke effect at the start of combat, or they have Guard already on their base kit, like they have a double stance skill or Crafty Fighter, or like just some skill to activate Guard anyway. There's also tempo effects, and now enemies are able to nullify guard, and they have special ramping. It's more common. So it's just way too late to be getting a guard seal, but I mean, better late than never, I guess. Okay, and finally, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the inheritance levels. So attack and res ideal 3 at 4-star from Annette. Would have been a little better to get this at level 5 and then get Crafty Fighter at level 4, because Crafty Fighter is a complete skill. There's no level 4 version of this. This one, attack and res ideal, would just be if you want the level 4 one. Alright, then Bruno's got Fury 3 at 5-star, and then he's got Threat and Attack and Res 2 at 4-star. I guess that's the 4-star skill we would have wanted. And Special Fighter 4, not really too sure why they included this on this list here. We all know this is armor lock, that's the only restriction. But as far as this skill goes, I think it's not bad. You can cut deep wounds in half, and then you get 30% HP back whenever you do a special to the enemy. And of course it does the regular special fighter stuff. But for Black Knight in particular, though, I feel like Special Spiral 4 would have been a better idea for him, just to make those Black Lunas one-shots on whatever you're hitting. So that's going to wrap us up for this round of Datamines. Let me just quickly see if we missed anything. I don't think we did. I think we got basically everything. Yeah, it seems like we got basically everything. So, oh, actually, Life and Death Finale combat background. So this is probably going to be for the Tempest Trial. Oh, we're also ending this Tempest Trial. Let's go ahead and take a look. All right, so this is the... We're basically fighting in Hell, I think. This is Hell's Realm. Makes sense because we're still in the air versus Ganglot thing. So yeah, that's basically all there is to this Datamine. Let me know in the comments if you guys are planning to summon on the banner, or if you plan to skip, if you plan to build the Bruno or the Annette. Let me know in the comments. And this is your boy Tasho signing out, so take care, fellas, and I'll catch y'all again on the flip side.